Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm really excited to share with you an hour of sublimation with brand new downloads, brand new sublimation surfaces, and the best ever deal we have ever done on the box of the starter kit for your sublimation blanks. It is unreal. The deal that has been put together by the team for this show is phenomenal. The best price it's ever been on, the best price you'll probably ever see this at. And it means you can start sublimation with everything you could ever wish for, everything that you've ever needed to complete all of your projects, which is very exciting. And sublimation is getting bigger and better every single time we share the shows with you, because even tomorrow we are launching a new piece of equipment which is going to take it to the next level. I'm incredibly excited having a little play with that one. Good afternoon, good morning, Dan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Today.
I have some mega exciting news, so I've just had to crash the studio.
News?
Really sorry, I haven't even told Andrew this.
Have we won postcode lottery?
Yeah, David, we've literally just had a van pull up in the car park with some sublimation printers on it.
Stop it.
So we have added them to the website. We have got more people on the wait list with their email addresses in than we have got sublimation printers. So if you do want one, please be quick.
Oh my goodness.
But there are sublimation printers on the website. So if you've been thinking about this and you're thinking, okay, I need to get this because it's on a ridiculous deal, get the printer.
Okay, right, okay, fabulous, thank you so much. I don't know if anyone's able to bring it in. I could have a play with it during the show if we can get it in.
I can. Do I literally just need to bring it?
Yeah, sure, we can show around it. I think I've left it on the desk or the computer. I could definitely go and play with it here.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing, thank you so much, Dan.
Okay.
Dan just brought us the best news ever. It has been weeks, if not almost months, since we've been able to share with you the sublimation printer here at Highlight Crafts in stock, available on the website. You know what that means though, don't you? It means you can get involved in a brand new craft today, get everything that you need along with an incredible deal on all of the blanks, but also the printer as well. It has been, Mel is at home right now, and I know exactly what she'll be saying to the screen, going, oh my goodness, David managed to share the sublimation printer with everybody. She's been waiting for it to come back in for months. Well, we've got it, oh my word. And I would, even before the show, had no idea. And here it is, it's coming through. Right, just before we do go into all the details, thank you so much, the printer is here.
Sammy's getting you some paper.
Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, I cannot wait, guys. You are going to be so excited to see this in action. I'm going to pop the little baby here, just for the moment, and we're going to get it all set up and ready during the show. But this is how it works here at Highlight Crafts. We are literally on our tippy toes getting stuff ready for you, okay? Here it is in all of its glory, okay? Going to get to that in a few moments though. Let everyone join us for the show because we've got a wonderful one to take you through. If you've not joined us here before at Highlight Crafts for the shows, here is how it works. It's super simple, incredibly easy to get involved and to shop, watch and craft and get inspired with all of the shows we have in line for you here on a daily basis. Well, for those of you who have just joined us, good morning.
Not there yet.
We're not there. Wishful thinking, right? It's not there yet. Wait, we've got the paper too. Look at all this back in stock today. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, team. Well, there we go. Got it all going on. Right. Shall we start fresh?
Deep breath.
Okay, we're going to go for it. If you've not joined us before, here is how it works. You can join us on either Facebook or Instagram. There are two live shoppable social media accounts, and you can see us streaming live on there on a daily basis. So, of course, you can head straight on over to Facebook at the Highlight Crafts page, click on the profile icon, or just go straight to the page and you'll see us streaming there. You can also, as well, alternatively, whichever suits you, go to the Instagram page. You can watch us there streaming live as well. Now, whilst you're watching us, there's a comment section underneath, which I can see lots of you are already getting your hellos in and good mornings in. Amongst those messages, you can also shop there as well. So quite simply, all you need to do is type the word shop, followed by the code. So for example, Shop Flutter, which you can see on your screen right now is your brand new download that's coming to you today for sublimation and other stuff. You can use it for whatever you want, really. But brand new downloads. If you want to get that into your basket or any other product as follows, just type in shop, followed by the code, and it'll add it to your basket for you. Now, once that's sat in your basket, you'll automatically receive a direct message, which will pop up in your inbox from Highlight Crafts. It'll say, hello, you've got an order, and here is the link with your reservation to check it out. All you need to do is click on that link that we've sent you. As soon as you've clicked on that link, it will instantly redirect you straight on over to the Highlight Crafts website. When you get to the website, All you need to do then is check out your order, but just before you do so, there's a few other things that you could do. You could have a little browse round, you could have a shop around in the outlet, see some of our latest deals, exclusive items, and of course, our latest releases here from Highlight Crafts. You can add those to your basket, but just before you do check out, make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. It's really important that you do so. All of the items that we have on display for you during the shows, the prices will come down at checkout if you are a Highlight Crafts Club member. You're going to get that initial discount with every single purchase. You're also as well going to get free postage when you spend £35 and over once those discounts have been taken off, which is very easily done. Also as well, you're going to build up points along the way. Now those points build up in the background. You can accumulate those. They will turn into pounds and you can use them off future purchases, which is fabulous, right? So all the points that you get today or previously, you could be putting towards your brand new Brother Sublimation printer. Now this printer is fabulous. I'm going to talk to you about that in a moment because we do have it for you today. Amber, is it loaded onto the show now?
It's not going on the show, it's just on the website.
It's just on the website. Okay, fabulous. Okay, brilliant. So if you want to go for your Brother Sublimation printer, I'm going to give you a really quick overview and then we're going to go back to this at demo later on, okay? This is your Brother SP1. It is your sublimation printer. It has been the revolutionary way to print in a domesticated setting such as your craft room with sublimation. It is phenomenal. The ease of use is incredible with this. Set it up to your computer, your PC, or even your phone in a matter of minutes, or should I say seconds. It takes, of course, sublimation paper and it's filled pre-installed with, of course, that sublimation ink. You'll get the cartridge to load it into there. The ink, I cannot believe how long this lasts. It is immense. The amount of printing that we have done from this printer, opposed to the ink levels, it is beyond compare. Like when you see how much ink is still in here, there's tons, goes such a long way. What this does is it generates what we call a sublimation print for you to then transfer onto your prepped for print surface. So it has to be sublimation ink, it has to be sublimation paper. So the Brother printer does that for you, okay? This printer itself is an incredibly cost-effective way of shopping ahead for, of course, this process. And it means that you can then personalize, do made to order, bespoke, business in a box, all that sort of stuff, whether you're making and selling. This is what everyone has been using it for. Whether you're going to go into mugs, t-shirts, cloths, coasters, glassware, ceramics, everything, or maybe even hats. That's for tomorrow. Well, you can find it on the website. Type into the search bar, Brother Sublimation, and the printer will come up for you. You've got to be quick though, because they may not, well, they're back in stock after all this time. They might not last.
I'll put a link in the comments.
Thank you so much. Amber is producing and directing the show. She's popped a link into the comments for you. Not only Amber in the room with me though, I've got the lovely Jane on cameras today.
Hello.
Good morning, Jane. How are we doing?
Good, thanks.
You
Good.
didn't have much going on upstairs. You thought I'll take an hour off, do some cameras.
Join you in here.
There we go. She's very pleased about it. No, she is. She's having some fun with cameras today. So give Jane and Amber a big shout out today. Oh my goodness, Rachel said just ordered the sublimation printer.
Wow.
Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. Hey, if you've got your sublimation, your inkjet and your laser, you've got all three, best of both worlds, or should I say all three worlds of printing. Good morning to you, Veronica, Maureen, Chris, Jane as well. Good morning, Snowy, Ria, Christine. We've got Barbara B, Mrs. H, 999. Everyone getting involved in the house today, so thank you for your company. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. Right, let's crack on with the show, along with our sublimation, which is on the website. Check that out. You can go. I don't mind you leaving us to go and have a look. You can come back though. I've got a brand new download for you, everybody. Now this download, this here is the Flutter and Ink, okay? This download is gorgeous. Hot off the press is this one. Also as well, the detail, the artwork, the true beauty and representation of crisp colour within this download is not reflected in the price at all because it is only £7.99, which for me as a crafter is invaluable. When you look at what you get inside here, you have got definition, you've got depth. And when a design is put together for sublimation, there's more that goes into it. It has to be that deep, strong, punchy colour so you can get it there bright and vibrant on your ceramics, on your cloth, on your tea towels, coasters, all those surfaces. It has to be nice and zesty. Well, that's exactly what this is. But also there's a bit of scene building introduced into here because they're all PNG files. So you could take them into Minecraft Studio and scene build with it if you wanted to. Look at this. You've got your butterflies, florals, in loads of different colours, and it's $7.99. Now, if you're sat at home today thinking, well, I'm saving me money for Saturday, I'm saving me money for the weekend, but I've got around about a £10 budget today, so if there's something new, I might dip my toe into it. This is the item to do it because there's no postage. it's a download. You're going to get it in seconds. It's going to be straight with you, okay? So when you get a download here at Highlight Crafts, you click the button to check out and it's yours to craft with. So if you're at home watching right now and you've bought this, you can craft with it at the same time as me. How cool is that? But not only are you getting those, you're also getting the backgrounds. Look at the detail in this. I cannot wait to share with you the project results and of course the creative samples that we're going to be making with these images. The colour is so vibrant, strong and bold. It represents itself exquisitely on every surface you wish to apply it to. Now, it is designed for sublimation, but it doesn't have to be. This could be rice paper, paper craft, it could be mixed media, any sort of genre of craft you want to utilise with this artwork, it's at your fingertips, you can do it. So for $7.99, why not? It is a great one to go for. If you have joined us previously for the sublimation shows, you may recognise this one, which we've popped on the show for you, for of course the ability to get crafting with all of the artwork. This is volume 1 of the Shop Sensational Sublimation volume 1. So Shop Sensational for this one, also $7.99, and you can see on here as well, you've got all of that artwork to play with there. Absolutely stunning. Look at these bursts of ink that you've got going on here. Absolutely phenomenal. When you see these printed and transferred onto those surfaces, it's just mind-blowing how vibrant this is. Well, it's all inside there for you. Shop Sensational, $7.99 for that one there, and that is volume 1. Shall we have a look at some silly deals? I think we should. Shall we have a look at some silly deals? I'm going to take you to this one, right? Because the team upstairs and Jane, who is on the camera right now, is responsible for this, okay? She has put something crazy together. If you are in the market for your sublimation printer, so Rachel, you've just got your printer, this is the next step. This is where you want to be taking that move, because this is usually, and retails at, and is priced at £64.99 for this whole hoard of sublimation surfaces. Coasters inside here, and they're your soft press coasters as well. You also have the circular ones which fit inside the mug compartment of your car. You also have rectangular, dog tag, you have got your key rings, diamonds, keychains with plastic clasps, circular, you've got the teardrops, and you've got all of the findings as well for jewellery. You also have vanity cases with a zip top inside here. You've got pendant flags as well, which you can then run rods or strings through to make bunting for the garden or for different decorations and celebrations. You also have mouse mats, 4 mouse mats inside here. These look amazing when sublimated. You also then have your cushion covers. I think you get 4 of these inside there of your cushion covers. Absolutely fabulous. Now, that entire starter bundle, entire kit, all of that inside here. Oh, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, you got them all inside there. 4, yeah, 4. All of that, it's down to $39.99. Down to $39.99 from £64.99, the lowest price this has ever been. In fact, I don't think it's ever even been discounted before, because it's already a great deal for the amount of stuff that you're getting. When this first launched with all of these items in here on the Sublimation show, it did sell out. It went straight away. Of course it did. You've got tons to craft with inside here. You have an absolute business in a box. If you were to make and sell with everything inside this, you'd have made your money back on your printer, because there is that much to work with. If you've got family and friends who maybe they've lost somebody, maybe it's a pet, maybe it's someone's birthday, maybe it's someone's anniversary, maybe it's a celebration, occasion or Christmas, a little coaster. How many of us have a cup of tea or a coffee every single day, and where do you put it on a coaster? You look at it straight away, and it's a gentle reminder, it's a token, it's something sentimental. That can be something that you pass on to whoever you're gifting this to. It is a wonderful craft to get involved in. We're going to do some demos, we've got loads prepared for you so you can see it in action. But all of this here, it's important to mention that it's actually prepared for print. It has to have a high polyester count for it to work. If you went straight onto a cotton t-shirt, onto a piece of wood, say for example if you went onto a cotton t-shirt and put it in the washing machine, the sublimation will wash off and it won't transfer very vividly either. When you work into a polyester surface, it grabs and adheres to it, it bonds and fuses. It's like a molecular process that literally binds the two together. It goes from ink to paper straight to a gas. It's incredible the way that it forms, and it's instant like that. Now, this is £39.99 for you today. If you have been on that sublimation journey and you want that journey to continue, you're going to need more surfaces to work onto. So for today at £39.99, under £40 for tons of elements, that's the way to shop, I'm saying. That's the way I'm going to go with that one. We do have some questions coming through as well, which is wonderful to hear. Good morning.
Really?
Afternoon. Is it the
Because we
hunger?
started earlier, I
It's
think.
because, yes, I was here at 7, so I think you just get used to, yeah, your body clock's all out. It's jet lag. So I've got the lovely Kay with us this morning. Good morning to you, Kay. Kay has a question. Good morning, everyone. I can 100% say this is the best sublimation printer. I had another big name printer, but the brother printer outshines that one, hands down. Fabulous. Thank you for sharing that, Kay. It's really important to hear all of your thoughts and testimonials because it will not only encourage others to, of course, feel confident in their purchase, but it will also allow others to know that what they're purchasing is going to be brilliant within their craft room. So thank you for that. Sue as well has just got in touch. Sue Roberts, good morning to you. Yep, I have just bought the printer and paper for £299 using my points. So excited. Wow, that is a deal. Oh my gosh. See, this is why the points are so good being a club member. Let's have a look. When will the printer be back in stock, please? Adele, it's back. It's back right now. If you go straight to the website, Adele, and type in Brother Sublimation or type in Brother, it will be there as well. Or type in Sublimation. Just type. It'll be there on the website and you'll be able to add it to your basket. Take advantage of the points that you've got allocated to your account. But yeah, it's available on the website now. It's not on this show. There is a waiting list of people getting their printers, but as Diane just said, a van's just pulled up with the Sublimation delivery, which has been anticipated for so long, and it's now here. Our prayers have been answered. So thank you so much for the team for sorting that one out. You can head straight on over to the website now. For those of you who are unsure on how to locate it on the website, there is also a link within the comments. Our producer Amber has popped a link in the comments section, so you can click on that and it will redirect you straight to the website, the landing page which has that printer on it for you. Okay, I have an update for you. All the printers have gone. So I have just had a lovely Adele just got in touch and said, I can't find the printer.
Yeah, I can't believe how quick you guys were with that printer.
They've all gone?
They have gone.
Okay, well.
Wow. So if you did have your name on the wait list, just go to the products again. We do have another batch on order. We are getting them in small batches. We've got another batch on order coming in soon. So pop your name on the wait list again, and obviously you'll get the same email again, and we will.
We didn't get enough.
We didn't.
We didn't get enough, but thank you for
okay.
fastest fingers first, I
Yeah,
guess.
absolutely, yeah.
Wow, it's like a game.
It is.
Thanks for letting us know, though.
Okay, no problem.
But,
All right.
yeah.
But yes, enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be in it to get it.
Yeah.
This is how it works. Right, you heard it there. You heard it here first. It is all selling very, very quickly. Along with that, it's really busy for the blanks as well that we do have on the show. The box of blanks is absolutely flying. If you're at home and you've just placed that order for your sublimation printing, you've come back to us to join us for the rest of the show, I guarantee you now, you're going to want not only the paper, because you might want some extra paper, but also the blanks. Now, this is shop blank. It's £39.99. Already, 15% of the stock is sat in baskets. 100% of the stock is sat in baskets of your printer, which means you're going to be wanting to continue that process. It's like buying loads and loads of paint and not having any brushes to use it. You need to have the stuff to work with it. The printer is a great fundamental part of the entire craft. You need that. That goes without saying. But you're going to want the blanks to do it. Now, if you buy, 4 or 5 coasters individually, you might be paying, £15, £20. You're getting an entire kit. The whole lot.
Probably £1 an item.
Yeah, at least £1. Exactly.
With how much is in that box?
100%. I mean, oh my word. I mean, the cushion covers on their own, I would happily, for 4 sublimation cushion covers, I mean, you buy a cushion cover that's printed bespoke. If you go to one of those websites and you want to make a cushion cover for somebody, you're going to be paying about 20 quid probably. I'm just putting it out there. That's a conservative guess, maybe 15 to 20 pounds for someone to design and print it for you. You're getting 4 blank ones, 4 mouse mats, your flags, your vanity bags, the dog tags, the key rings, the coasters. All these, you get 1, 3, 4, you get 6 coasters. That's 6 gifts or a full 6-piece set. You also get the 6 of the actual cup ring protectors. You also get your jewellery findings as well. You get the wonderful little pear drop ones in here as well, which are gorgeous, the little droplets, the circular discs, the jump rings with the plastic clasps. You also get the diamond cut ones and you get the rectangles. You know when you go to a theme park and it's like £20 for a key ring?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Honestly, sublimate them all. I've seen loads of you doing stuff like that. It's a great shout. Get your log flume picture on that one. Right, we also have for you some brand new key rings, okay? Now, these are your elongated rectangle that you've got here. This is shop rectangle, $12.99. Now, I just want to put this into perspective for you. Great price for the 4, but in here, you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles plus everything else for just $13.99. Just putting that out there. The way to shop is for the bundle. Additional items you want to stock up on are sat here. So your rectangle, you've got your jump rings with the plastic clasp. These are really good actually. When you put them through, you can either use them straight through here like that. I'm not going to fasten this one because I don't want to not be able to get it undone. But you can see you've got like 2 score lines on the plastic there. So that goes straight through, you pinch that together. And of course you can use it with or without your jump ring. It's entirely up to you. So that can go straight through here like that with your keyring. 4 rectangles, just make sure you always peel the protective coating off of this. Look at all the paint on our fingers. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just a terrible behaviour, isn't it? Oh my word, I had a bit of fun this morning. And then we do also have the wonderful heart shapes. These are gorgeous. Maybe just putting some initials onto these ones. Your heart shape there for you. You're going to get 4 heart shapes. You've got the 4 keyrings to go with it and the 4 clasps. This is shop heart. Of course it is. $12.99 for this one. Sublimation, ready to print. And the heart shapes you won't find inside the bundle. So if you want to go for a different shape, there is where you're going to find it. Lots of you getting in touch today. It's wonderful to see that everyone is so happy to be able to get hold of that printer. Again, for you, shop blank. It's absolutely flying. 20% of the stock is now sat in baskets. As a lot of you have tuned in and joined us, maybe you've just gone and purchased that printer and thought, well, I know what I need to do now. I need to get some blanks. Well, this is the way to shop. Already now 30% of the stock of this is now sat in baskets. So if you do have it, congratulations. Get it checked out though. If you've got that printer sat in there, please get that checked out. From what Diane said, I think you already all have. That printer though, wow, I'm so glad we managed to get some back in today for you. Something you're going to also want to stock up on if you have bought that printer today, do not put anything like pure print, regular paper inside your sublimation printer. It will not work, okay? It needs to be sublimation paper. From Craftmaster, we managed to source a sublimation paper at a brilliant price for you, which gives you 40 sheets, which is unreal. 40 sheets of sublimation paper. I would expect there to maybe have been like 10 or 15 in there. That is fabulous. Now, think about how many keyrings you're going to get from one A4 page. Okay, this puts into perspective the value for money that you're getting here. $12.99 should be $15.99. Take advantage of that little cheeky discount. 40 sheets, it's 120 GSM. It's a quality surface. You load it into the drum at the bottom here. So if I just take you to our printer, when you load it into your sublimation printer, it goes in with the text facing up, because as it goes through the printer, it rolls back on itself like that and it will print onto the surface. So you want to always make sure that green text, really easy to follow, is always facing up. Now, if you do want to go for that extra set, those extra 40 sheets, load the whole pack straight into your printer. It's only $12.99. Shop paper to go for that one. And I tell you now, more paper, more surfaces is what you're going to need. The printer will sit there doing the rest for you. We do also, I keep walking past this, but I actually love it to bits. Your oven gloves. How cool are these? These are really nice. Again, a full polyester fabric on these with, of course, that insulated surface. This, though, is different because the entire of the reverse is polyester, so you could sublimate the entire panel, which would look wonderful. Imagine this with those Christmas designs. Maybe you've got a set of Christmas oven gloves, or maybe you're just going to do it the colour of your kitchen and you want everything to match. Maybe you like everything to be a little bit more special and handmade. Or this would be a great gift for anybody that likes to do a bit of cooking at home. I know quite a few people who are kitchen connoisseurs who would take full advantage of something like this, and why not? It's a great gift to be able to provide. For the oven gloves, it's shop glove, it's $24.99. If you've just bought your sublimation printer, you might want to work your way up to something a little bit more specialised like this. And through the show, I am going to be doing demos, I do promise. We do have 6 coasters down here for you as well. These are the ones that are the MDF, so they're your solid coasters with that polyester surface to them. Now you're going to get 6 in total. You can put little feet on the bottom, but because it's only an MDF base and it's not sharp, it wouldn't scratch the surface anyway. You can put mugs, all sorts. Now, my partner Luke, before we actually started doing sublimation, he ordered a MDF coaster like this. I think it didn't even feel MDF, it felt plastic actually. And it was for his nanan with a print on it. I think it was about £10 for one, just to be sent to the house in a little envelope like that. You've got 6 there, 6 altogether for £17.99 for all 6 of them, down from £20.94. Wow. Look at that deal for you there today. They've got the cork base to them. They're MDF with, of course, the polyester coating across the top. Just make sure to remove them from the packaging and take the protective film off. Lots of your solid sublimation surfaces will have an anti-scratch little sort of film over the top there. Just remove that. That, of course, will mean it then will transfer that print exquisitely. But £17.99 for 6, must have. We do also have some additional items before we do head on over to the demonstrazione. Here we do have these. Now look at these. Aren't these great? Now I'm thinking, if any of you, and we all know someone, if we don't have pets ourselves, we also know someone that does. This would be a wonderful hanging ornament for somebody that has a little special friend with paws in their life. When my dear little Peggy passed away, I was inundated with beautiful Christmas ornaments that just had the most wonderful sentiments on them, and they come out every year now on the tree. And they're little memories. It's a little sort of, you know, it revitalizes that warmth, that feeling. And if you can pass that on to somebody else, it's one of the best feelings ever. There's nothing better than being able to share with somebody your personal time and something that actually will help them if whatever they're going through. Now, that would be great as a gift. Also, if you've got pets yourself, maybe you just want to put photos on them. Maybe it's going to be their name. Maybe the dog wants to hang their own bauble this year. You also get the ribbons to go with it. Shop bone, £7.99 for the 2 of those. And they're metal as well, okay? They're not plastic, these are metal, but they do have that polyester coating and they're double-sided. So if there's 2 little paw prints in the home, or should I say 8 paw prints, then of course you can get them on either side. And also as well, just to share with you that film, look at it, it just peels off like that. So you want to make sure you're always taking that film off both sides before you do your sublimation printing. It stops it, of course, getting scratched or anything sticking to the surface. We've got the reindeers as well. These would be wonderful as little wine glass charms or as present tags. This would be great. And again, they are double-sided, full sublimation surface with that chipboard interior like plywood or MDF. These want, yeah, MDF for you. 6 pieces in total with the ribbons. I do think these would look great as bunting. They'd look really cute on a fireplace. Yeah. Just a little string of them. Wouldn't they look pretty?
Definitely.
I think I'd just use like a textured paper on there. You could use a block colour, but you could also as well get little tiny photographs on it, and I think they would be great. Or just put a name on it. Put a name, and then I think it's really nice to have a little gift tag on a present. Some of my friends started doing that, where they put the gift tag is something a little bit more handmade, a bit more tangible, something you can grasp and feel, and then you put it on the tree, and it's kind of part of the gift. Now, something else that's fundamental within sublimation, and I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I'm not gonna stop talking because that would be a very quiet show. But I'm going to go to demo for you. This here is your heat-resistant tape. Now, the heat-resistant tape, if you've bought your printer, you are going to need this. It's really important. This stabilizes your paper on the surface you're transferring to. So when you're doing that, the image doesn't want to move or shift or blur because it will do exactly that. It will go blurry. You need to keep it in the exact position that it is going to be pressed in, so it gives you a crisp finish. Now, it's a one-time use. You use very, very little. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to quickly have a look, see who we've got with us today. Got lovely Leslie as well. Oh, this chair's very high. I just realised I've got the high chair. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm like Empire State Building top teetering over there. But switch my heat press on. It's wonderful to have all of you with us today. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry that they've gone. I know there's quite a few of you mentioning that you weren't able to get it. I'm sure the team are working tirelessly right now to make sure that that van is going to be coming back as soon as it can, so we can get them for you. And of course, you can use your points and of course get your club discount and all of that. We know that's what you look forward to here at Highlight Crafts. So we want to make sure that that's going to be done for you. Should we do some sublimation? Should we do some pressing? Now, I've got with me my mini heat press, which I use all the time for smaller projects. I do also have the larger one with us as well. I can show you both. The mini heat press, I believe we've got in stock for you. It's £49.99, shop mini for that one. It's brilliant. If you've just bought your sublimation printer, you're gonna need a heat press. And the reason why this is different to a standard iron is it's a flat, concise surface, okay? So completely flat surface, you don't want any holes. Standard iron, of course, has areas for steam to ventilate. With this being completely flat with no holes, You're not going to get any misprint. If you've got holes in your iron, it won't be an even distributed amount of pressure going through, of course, your iron, which will mean that, of course, you'll have areas that are quite faint. So this is going to perform perfectly for you. It comes with a drawstring bag, keeps it nice and clean and, of course, tidy. But it's great also for doing sleeves. I'm just going to let you know that. I've loved it for doing my sleeves and collars. It's fab. And it's really compact and handheld. It's got 3 different heat settings, and also you can do Fahrenheit if you wanted to. At the moment I've got it on degrees, but click it 3 times and it'll give you Fahrenheit as well. It's entirely up to you, and you can put it onto 3 different heat settings. The maximum you should ever wish or need to use with sublimation is 180 degrees for anything we're sharing here with you, and that's its highest setting, so you know where you're at with it really. Right, let's do some, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to go into here, and I'm just going to grab, just to do a really quick one, to show you how fast the process is. We're going to dip into that box. It's filled with all of these blanks. I'm just going to make sure to peel, of course, that protective surface off, okay? Let's have a look. I'm just going to show you the transfer process of how quick this is. Right, so you've got your sublimation blank, just like this, okay? And then what you then need to do is take your tape and your chosen image. Now, I'm working with the design that, of course, is our brand new download today. This is that Flutter and Ink. It's a gorgeous download, and I might pick one where I can capture some more of these smaller butterflies. Where should we go with this? In fact, I kind of just like this busy amount of colour that we've got going on. This is where I then sit and try and pick and choose, and it's like, actually, I have no idea. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to take some of these florals just there. So when you actually print on your sublimation printer, it looks quite faint, looks quite pale. And I remember the very first time we did it here, Mel printed it, and she looked at me and she went, oh, it's not very good. And I went, oh, it's very faint, isn't it? I said, that's strange. She went, yeah, I don't know if I've done it right. I said, well, why don't you just have a go? She's like, yeah, okay, will do. She ran it through the sublimation press with everything there. The print comes out through the process of sublimation. It's amazing. So the paper's always print, looking very faint. I mean, these don't look that faint because the prints are so vibrant, but when it transfers onto the surface, it's crazy. Right, so I'm just going to make sure I've peeled it off both sides because, of course, the heat will permeate and transfer through a little bit. Let's have a look, see how many more comments that we've got coming through as well. Oh, okay, making me jealous. Enjoying the show from my sun lounger in Lanzarote. Hey, that's just not fair.
That's rude.
Hey, I'm going to Lanzarote next month. See you there, Kay. I'm hoping it's still warm when I go. Can't wait. I'm excited. We're there over Halloween, I think. Don't know if it's spooky in Lanzarote, don't know.
Oh.
All right, Amber.
Okay.
You put 50p in you. She's going to Florida in 3 weeks. She's going to Disneyland. You're not going to Disneyland? Oh, she's just going for money. She's just going for a meal. Yeah. just a really important birthday. It was just a one-night stay. Right, okay, so this here is your heat transfer tape. Really important you're using this, okay? So trim off just a small section. You do not need much at all. And I'm going to then divide that into 2 small pieces. What you then want to do is, with a design like this, it's really easy. I'm just going to literally place it over the top. But you want to anchor it in position by folding it onto the top of the design like this and tucking it down. Okay, and do the exact same in the opposite side. You could put more in if you need to, but with one this big, it's really not essential. Or should I say with one this small. And then we're going to flip it round, okay? Flip it round like this, and we're going to put our Teflon sheet just over the top. I've got a slightly smaller one here, which I think will be a little bit more suitable. There we go. Teflon sheet over the top. Now the Teflon sheet's really important. The Teflon sheet stops, of course, the iron burning the paper, and it just gives that slight separation layer without, of course, it taking away any of the heat. Then what we're going to do is take the heat press directly to our surface, and we're going to just add a firm pressure down just with the weight of the press and just as resting on it. We're not, of course, generating any force here. It's literally just the weight of my hands together on the heat press. I'm not having to stand up and really push down, but it's usually about 40 seconds you want to wait. Now the transfer process will happen instantly, but I'm going to hold it here for the full 40 seconds so you can see what it's like. Of course, it will really get quite hot. It's going to get to 180 degrees, so you want to be careful. Oh, Kay's just put, it's lovely and warm in Lanzarote, but travelling back home to Sheffield tomorrow, so we'll be bracing myself. Hey, Kay, I live in Sheffield. Oh, we've got the same life going on at the moment. Both live in Sheffield, both going to Lanzarote. My goodness, twins, I know. Bump into you, Kay. Christine as well. We went in November. It was still lovely, sunny and warm. Oh, thank you, Christine. That gives me confidence. There we go. Make sure to still pack the sun cream then. Right, okay, so what we're going to have a look is a sneak peek of this to see what we've got. Just be really cautious when you're doing this because it is going to be hot, okay? And look, oh my goodness. Look under here. Look at that. How bright and vibrant is that transfer of that sublimation on there? But also, look how glossy that is. Just by using a snippet of that download. So your heat resistant tape, once you remove that, it is a one time, it's still a little bit tacky, but I wouldn't have confidence in doing it again in case it removed it. But you can see it meant that it didn't shift at all. It stayed exactly in that position whilst we were working with it. So we didn't create like a drop shadow or anything. It is phenomenal. Now what I'm also going to do now is show you how you can do one of the coasters that are in that bundle. Remember everybody, Shot Blank has been absolutely flying. 55% of the stock of Shot Blank has now gone into allocation. So all of this in here, that box filled with all of these items, all these goodies, is absolutely flying, okay? I'm actually going to get this machine set up just to give you a bit of inspiration as well, because we are going to be getting this back in. And what I'm going to do is just allow this to start to warm up, okay? Going to get that heat in whilst we do our next project. I'm just going to leave it open like that. I love using this piece of equipment because I might do one of these for you. Okay, right, let's do a coaster, shall we? So again, I'm using the download. This here is that fluttering with ink, and I'm just going to, I think, oh lovely, we've got a question. Let's have a read. Lorraine, good morning to you.
Really?
Honestly, this afternoon situation, what's happening?
How many times?
Do you know what? The other day, all day, I was saying good afternoon in the morning, and when it got to afternoon, I was saying good morning. How does that even work? Doesn't make sense.
No.
I can't answer that. I don't get it. Right, okay, Lorraine. Question for you, David. Can I ask, when pressing the foil on laser prints, how long do I need to apply the heat for? Great question, Lorraine. Now, when you're doing your foil, you want to be around about 30 seconds moving over it. If you visualize a hot foil machine, when they put a roller through, that roller will only make contact with that foiling paper for probably around about 3 seconds. So I gently just move back and forth for about 30 to 40 seconds over the whole design. Just keep going back and forth, making sure it's varied. It doesn't matter if it slightly moves because of course it'll just pick up extra foil where it needs to. But yeah, just keep an eye on it and keep peeling it back and having a look, and if not, reapply it. But you shouldn't ever need to be really more than 30, 40 seconds for a foil one. It's relatively quick. Hope that answers that for you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to trim off around this section just here. Okay, like this. So we're going to trim into our design. And again, remember, you're getting 40 sheets in that pack of your sublimation paper. Absolute game changer in terms of how much you're getting in there. So what we're going to do now is tape this down to our coaster. Let's tape it down just here. There we are. I'm going to pop it exactly there. Design doesn't need to be as big as that, but I've just gone a little bit over the edge in case. So then what we're going to do is take, I'm just thinking, I wonder if I can fit anything else on there. No, I'm going to go with that. And I quite like it there, actually. So we're going to take our tape now. So the tape itself, again, you want to trim a small amount off. The paper is on your screen. You can see the details. It's shot paper, $12.99 for 40 sheets. And as I mentioned, it is a fundamental part of the craft. You do need some good scissors. What are these? Someone's been cutting chicken. Now I've got a ring. It's all going well today. I tell you what, oh my goodness. Today, I've been like running around like someone not rat. Like, I don't know what's been crazy. And do you know, as I ran into the studio, I found these scissors and thought, oh, they look good. Pinch them. Rubbish. That's why they were out on the side. I know. There we go. They're brilliant, actually, these scissors. I've just managed to do a perfect cut. Just use them further down the blade. Right, okay, there we go. So, going to pop my tape, never blame your tools, right, onto the back here. And then a little bit of tape there. I'm also going to put a bit in just that corner as well. That's okay, Lorraine. You're more than welcome. We do have, of course, for you, the Langford just got in touch. It's a shop box. You just want to make sure it's shot blank if you want it in your basket. I'll get that for you. Okay. Oh, we've just got back to you on that as well. right? Any more questions on sublimation, get them in now. If you have just got your printer and you've just got it ordered, ask me anything, okay? Anything that you need to know, want to know about sublimation. If you're thinking, I need to know how to use this, what do I do? Let me know and I can tell you, okay? Now what I'm going to do is hold the press directly over the top again with this and not turn it off. There we go. So I'm just going to hold it nice and flat. And this one is Shop Mini for you, the heat press. You can see it's really easy to work with. It's small, it's compact, it gives you still great surface coverage, but it's really ergonomic in the way that you can just add a small amount of pressure and keep it stable in one place. You're more than welcome, Heather. Thank you as well for joining us for the show. It's great to have you. And as well as loads of you getting in touch for this show. It's always wonderful to see lots of new names and everybody popping up, getting involved. If you do have your sublimation printer at home as well, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you've been making stuff or been selling. I've seen loads of you on the Highlight Crafts, Highlight Your Creativity page, sharing blanks and makes and what you've been selling, and a few of you getting ready for Christmas markets. I know lots of you this year, and it's nice to see actually. I feel like Christmas craft fairs almost went a little bit stale at one point. There wasn't a great amount of variety, whereas now everything is so accessible, like making sublimation at home. So many people have thought, actually, do you know what, I'm going to turn my craft into something that can almost fund my next purchase. So it's a great idea. Our lovely Jane on cameras, she's got into the art of resin. You knew I was going. You knew I was going to do it. She's got in. I say she's got into the art of resin. That's an understatement. Understatement of the century. And she has. You are actually now getting orders, aren't you? You've had people requesting all sorts, which is wonderful to see. It's nice to be able to put your craft into somebody else's pleasure as well, which I think is nice. Let's have a look and see what we're getting, shall we? Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. Okay, I'm going to peel up through the corner. Oh, I'm loving this. What I am going to do is one tiny little last press. Oh, we've got another question come through. Oh, lovely. Thank you for getting in touch, Debbie. Good morning to you. She says, good morning, David. Can I ask, when you have a two-sided coaster or whatever you're using, would you suggest doing each side separately, or can you sublimate both sides together? Loving the sublimation so far. That's a great point, Debbie. Now, the coaster that I'm working with at the moment is single-sided, but if you were using one of the blanks, which I used just a moment ago, that's double-sided. So what you would do is choose whichever side you want to sublimate first. Give that, of course, a quick press with your sublimation. Let it cool. You want it to cool down before you apply your second paper. If you were to get this really, really hot and toasty, and then once you've peeled it off, think, right, okay, that looks great, I'll flip it over and put the other one on. With that being hot, it could instantly try and transfer some of that image. So you want to let it cool first, and then you can go on and do the other side. So we'll finish the other side of this. But yeah, it's a great question, Debbie. Always just do one side at a time and let it cool in the process. So let's have a look at our coaster, shall we? Just going to double check it's definitely... Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, that is beautiful. Look how vibrant the paper is, may I mention. So that's the paper, and then that's the sublimation. That's the difference this makes. It's crazy, isn't it? It is so vibrant. And look as well, now sublimation has been developed for many different genres of clothing wear, for sportswear. And our lovely Stephanie, she used to work in the development and design work of working with lycra and swimming costumes and all of bathing suits, that sort of thing. Well, she developed and worked with the team in how to actually apply this to those surfaces because it needed to stretch. The logos needed to move. They had movement when they were being worn. And look at that, you can see how it's actually then bonded into the molecules and the fibers itself, giving you complete freedom to maneuver everything. So if you are working onto t-shirts that are polyester, if you are going onto, you know, things that require movement like this, you can manipulate it and fold it. And that is stunning. I'm going to pop one through the big heat press though, whilst we're of course getting ready for the next section. I'm going to recap that fabulous box of stuff for you. I say stuff, it's amazing. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a go with one of these. I know I've never done one of these, so I really wanted to give it a go. I've got the big heat press, the mega press, all set up and ready to go. And what I am going to do now is trim off a section of this. So the way to do it, I think, is go find a marker like this. Oh, just to let everybody know as well, our lovely Hannah Stone here at Highlight Crafts is now going to be doing the shows for you at Hobbycraft at the weekend. Had a bit of a switcheroo. I'm going to be here doing shows for you now on Saturday. So please support Hannah and joining her for her shows. She's got a fabulous brand new tattered lace collection and 2 red robins to look forward to. And then our lovely Mel is going to be over on Hobbycraft on Monday. So there's loads to look forward to. We are all over the place and you can join us wherever suits you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take our sublimation right up to where the zip is. Okay, I'm going to take it up to the zip and we're going to attach that in place like that. Okay, I've never done one of these before, so I'm very excited. I'm then going to take some of the tape like this and we're going to start to secure it in place. Okay, let's put that one just there. And then put another one right there. And then I think I'm just going to put one out of the side at the top to pinch it in place. Also as well, I need you to do something, everyone. I need you to tell me what you're having for your lunch. I know I always ask when it gets this time, but I always love a bit of inspiration. Jane, what are you having?
Chicken and chorizo pasta.
Oh, that sounds good.
Made
Ooh.
it for 2 last night and there was loads.
Oh, chicken and chorizo pasta. That's what Jane's having. Amber?
Crisps and a chocolate bar.
Crisps and a chocolate bar. Well, do you know what? Friday treat, why not? I'm having beans on toast with melted cheese.
Oh yes, we've got to have the cheese
And
on it.
doorstop bread.
Oh, yeah.
It's proper, like a big wedge of tiger bread. So if anyone's having their lunch now, feel free to make us even more hungry, but I would love to hear from you. Right, okay, so we've got, of course, our design inside our press here. I'm then going to lay the Teflon sheet over the top of this. I have got the press set to 180 degrees. I'm just going to double check that it's at the right pressure. No, I just want to increase that a little bit just by twisting here. And you want to feel like it's clunking into place, like almost like you're changing gears on a car. A little bit further, okay? And you want to just make sure it's got a really nice firm pressure. There we are, I can feel it now. So, set my timer going and we're going to press that. I'm really excited to see that. I'm looking forward to this. Right, 44 seconds. In that time, I think I can just about fit in sharing with you that fabulous blanks box, okay? Let's go on over and have a look. So inside here, we have got for you a mega bundle, a mega deal, which actually consists of all of these sublimation blanks from vanity cases, mouse mats, cushion covers, flags, 2 diamond earrings, 2 rectangular keyrings. We also have the dog tags, which would be great for all the pooches and all the cats. Maybe you're just going to attach it to their toys as well. That would be really sweet. Also as well, you've got all of the little keyrings inside here and plastic tags. You also as well have the circular discs. You've got the round droplet ones. You've got the earring findings. And you're also going to have the coasters. You've got the little mug protectors, the little cup holder protectors in your car. Didn't have it 40 seconds, not long enough. Shop blank, $39.99 for that one. Turn the timer off and let's release and see what we have got. I'm really excited. It made me laugh last time we used the press because Stephanie had it set up warming and when she opened it, the instructions were inside it. They were nice and ironed though.
Nice and straight, nice and flat.
Oh my word.
Don't tease.
Oh my goodness, everyone. You are going to love this. Okay. Let's have a look. Actually, that's not even that hot. That's fine. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That has now sublimated the vanity case for us. Look at this. How cool is that? That's it. And these are inside that bundle. Now that there could have a name on it. You can sublimate over the top of this as well. So if you print it on your sublimation printer, the printer automatically mirrors all of your text. It will automatically always flip an image for you. You can take that function off if you wanted, but then you've got this to work with. I love that. That's really nice. Oh my God. So then you've got all of this. You could keep all your coasters inside it. Maybe they're all for a little picnic. How cute.
Make them for bridesmaids and fill it with the favourite makeup.
Oh, great idea there from Jane. Make them for bridesmaids, fill it with their favourite makeups. Maybe it could have like a hen do kit in there, like paracetamol, like a lip balm, plasters, pair of like sunglasses. It could have everything inside there. Well, there you go. You've got the whole kit. Shop blank, £39.99. Need to let you know though that 65% of the stock of that has now gone. Let's go and have a quick look again at what's actually inside it, shall we? Now, everything in here has a high polyester count. It's all a polyester surface, giving you complete and full transfer. You see there, you've got 4 of those fabulous vanity cases to work with. I've just used one of them, and all today all I've used is one of those, and one of those, and I've not even used an A4 sheet to do it. You're going to get your coasters. You're going to get the circular cup holder protectors for inside your car. It's an ergonomic universal fit. You're also as well going to get inside there the rectangles. You're going to get the little dog tags as well, which are wonderful. Attach these to loads of different things, or maybe they're going to be just used to pop on the collar or the lead. You can also as well make jewellery out of everything in here. You've got the little droplets to use for those, or that would be nice on a necklace, just to make a little tiny keychain with it. You could even pour resin over the top of it with UV if you wanted. Just thought I'd throw that in there, Jane. Trying to get Jane on the sublimation journey here. I think
Don't even get me started.
And it does look amazing. It's honestly fabulous. And you've got your circular discs, all of the key rings to correspond with everything you're getting, and you get these wonderful sort of almost like kites, but they're diamond shapes inside there. Shop blank for this. You can also get all the soft elements, the mouse mats. Let me go and grab my mouse mat to show you. You can see here, these are just two of the ones that we use here in the studio, and they came out exquisitely. Now these mouse mats for you are even nicer because these are the ones that have the fringing around the edge, which will also pick up that print. But this is what you can do with them. Look at that when it's sublimated. It's gorgeous. It's mind-boggling the results that can be achieved with this. But please don't miss out on it. This box of blanks is going to sell out, okay? When this sells out, I don't know when or if it will be back in here for you. I'm sure it will, but it might be a little while until it is. And when it's back, I don't think it's going to be at this price. This is kind of like a treat and offer that obviously the team have put together with the back in stock printers, which have now gone. I do apologise for that gentle tease there again, but we still have the services for you. So if you have made that purchase today with that printer, it's definitely well worth going for the blanks, whilst they are a heavily reduced price, where you're getting like, what, £25 off. And you're going to get your club discount, and you're going to get your points. Right, Amber, should we make something else? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, let's go on over. 3.5 minutes? Oh, okay, well, let's use our... what we're going to do? What we're going to do in 3.5 minutes? Should we do the other side of this that we said we were going to do? So what I'm going to do now is find... Oh, maybe we want to use that big butterfly. Oh, I don't know now. Now I'm thinking, which is a bad idea. I'm going to use the other side of this one. So let's just grab, again, some colour from here. And it's so quick and easy to craft with in sublimation. You can make tons of projects in a matter of minutes, but you can make the craft last as long as you want. And do you know what I'm going to test? I'm going to test using the tape again, just to see how many uses we can get out of it. I know we always advise, don't use it again, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if we can make it work, because I reckon second might be okay, but probably not a third. Right, Teflon sheet over the top. Going to go in with our heat press. Let's pop it straight in there and hold it firmly over the surface, okay? Just a gentle, even ease over the top, taking the weight of the press. One thing you don't want to do is continuously move it back and forth like you're gliding or ironing with it, because you're going to encourage that paper to just slightly shift. So you want to kind of keep it, centralized. If you do need to move it, just gently lift and move it around like that if you feel like you're not getting the right amount of pressure on there. That would be the way to, of course, sort of maneuver it around the surface, okay? So this has probably been around about 30 seconds. Just going to do a few more. And it's amazing how it happens. It goes from that paper and fuses to the surface. So when you're doing elements like this, they're then weatherproof, they're machine washable. It's permanently on there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely wonderful. How long have we got left, Amber? I bet we can do another. 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. Minute and a half. We can get that in. We can do one. We can get this coaster done. Let's do it quickly. Right, I'm going to be really cheeky here and not use tape. In fact, no, I am. I'm going to use some. Let's see if I can. No, I want to be really quick. This is called speed demoing, everybody. Because I really want to try and get this coaster done for you so you can see what it looks like. Pop that in. Put our Teflon sheet. Pop the sheet in. Straight down on the press. Time, I don't know what the sound effect was. Sounded like Mr. Bean. Right, okay, so everybody, I want to give you a massive thank you for joining me for the Sublimation show today, and also a huge thank you to the team for putting these deals together. You've got a great discount on all of those blanks today, down to, of course, $39.99 for all those blanks, cushion covers, flags, coasters. You've got droplets, earrings, you've got jewellery elements inside there. Everything for you. It should be $64.99 and you've got it today for $39.99. It's shop blank to go for it. I do need to urge you to check out though if you've got it in your basket, because it's gonna go, and if it's gone you're not going to be able to get it. And if you've just placed an order for your printer, add those to your basket. If you've got that printer in your basket, you can still add items from the website in there as well. That's the way to do it and to shop. Let's have a look, shall we?
Quick question, how long do you put a coaster in press for?
Oh, coaster in the press, put it in for the same amount of time. So that's been 40 to 50 seconds. I've taken it out while it's warm, so it's just going to, of course, need to cool down. It's extremely hot. There we go. But shop blank will get you those. But yeah, it's about 40 to 50 seconds. I did that one for 50, and it's given us a beautiful print. Right, everybody, I've got to say goodbye. The next show is coming up with Amanda and Revitalise Your Collection. You don't want to miss it. Take care. Have a good day.